Good evening, everyone. It's great to have you all today for the meditation session. I hope you all had a wonderful day so far. And I'm really excited because today we are going to talk about and meditate on the last energy center, which is the Sahasrara Chakra. Sri Mataji talks about this center and she says that this is the most beautiful part of our being. So for this, we have with us our instructor, and he is well known to all of you already. Hello, Gaurav. How are you? Uh, I,
Hello,
okay, yeah, we can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great. So, Gaurav, would you like to share something inspiring for all of us today? I know that you have led sessions before, and everyone here already knows you. Just something that you think that everyone would enjoy today.
Sure. Um, so, as we are learning about the seventh energy center, which is also known as Sahasrara Chakra or the energy center of integration, um, one of the things that is important for this energy center, or one of the things that happens to us gradually with with the opening of this energy center is uh, we uh, tend to surrender. Like we learn to surrender things because there are certain things that are in our control, and there are a lot of things that are not in our control, and we learn to uh, surrender that. So, for example, I just have one very funny incident that happened with my wife some time back. Is that we have this dresser. This is very small incident, but I think it does indicate, or it does shows kind of qualities related to this energy center. Is that we have a dresser, and she put a lot of books inside the dress one drawer of a dresser, and as you can imagine, it wouldn't open after that because the books were stuck inside it, and we tried all kinds of things to open the drawer this way, that way, or it wouldn't just open. Like you wouldn't believe, we went on YouTube, tried to figure it out, things and stuff like that. It didn't. So finally, what my wife did is, you will learn this in this meditation also uh, later, maybe, is that we give bandhan. The way we give bandhan to our chakras, we can also give bandhans to our desires. Um, and um, what my wife did is the exact same thing. She gave Bandhan to a desire, and then she surrendered it. That whatever it happens, happens. And and you wouldn't believe, like after a certain time, she came back, and she just pulled the drawer and it opened.
Amazing.
So and there are many things. I may not be able to remember some of the all of the things like this, but there are many things that you will experience in your day-to-day life uh, where these kind of things where surrendering really resolves the issue. The things that we think is so complicated is so, but if you think from the perspective of the divine energy, it's nothing, and it would be solved in minutes, moments. You would, like, it would be like a miracle. So yeah.
Beautiful.
So
So much, Gaurav, for sharing this. I think this is so important. This is a great reminder for all of us. Thank you very much. And I'm sure everyone is excited to learn about the Last Energy Center and to also meditate and experience the blissful state of the oneness with the divine. So I will just retire for the moment and I'll see all of you at the end of the session.
Um, so today we'll learn about this seventh energy center, and we'll talk about the location of this energy center within our body and within our hands, the qualities of this energy center, and how to meditate on it. So to start with, this energy center is located at the top of our head here, which is a soft bone, also known as fontanelle bone. And you might have heard about this before, is that very interesting name. Fontanelle means fountain of coolness. Uh, so maybe thousands of years ago, people knew that there is something special about this part, about this bone in our body, where you can feel the coolness, the divine energy. You can feel it as coolness. And in our hands, it is the center of our palm here. Um, and this information is just so that during your meditation, you can become aware of uh, your sensations, and you can decode it, or you can understand the status of your subtle energy system. The most important quality of this energy center, as the name suggests, which is integration, uh, it helps us to integrate on many levels. The first thing is that this actually happened to us already on the first day when we started meditating, like doing this Sahaj meditation. We went through a process called as self-realization, right? At that moment, this energy center, which is the seventh energy center, it was opened within us. Maybe it opened just slightly, right? And we were connected to this all-pervading divine energy around us. And that is nothing but that is the main quality of this energy center, is that it integrates us, our individual consciousness, with the divine consciousness. And once that happens, uh, we get a new awareness within us, right? New dimension of awareness. Until now, until that point, we were aware of our physical thing, like our body. We were aware of our emotions, thoughts, right? We were aware of our ability to, like, intellectual ability, like reasoning and stuff like that. But from that point onwards, whether we realize it or not, we have gained a new awareness where we are aware of the divine energy around us, right? Um, we may believe it, we may not, we may have doubts about it, whatever, about that awareness, but we have gained that awareness within us. And over the time, as we practice, as we open this energy center more and more with the consistent practice, we we become more aware of this divine energy through the experiences, not through reading, or not through listening or anything like that. Through experiences, the way I shared one experience with you, there will be many such experiences throughout your life or throughout your journey, and through those experiences, we become aware of this divine energy. And at one point, we reach a state which is called as doubtless awareness, where we don't really have any doubts left within us about ourselves, about our connection to this divine energy. And that is the purpose, that is the quality of this energy center. And hence, it's very important. Another type of integration that happens with this energy center is within ourselves. So when we meditate on this energy center, when this energy center is fully open, from that point onward, what happens within us is that all our aspects within us, we have, as I said, we have physical aspect, we have emotional aspect, we have intellectual aspects, and uh, most of the times, all these aspects, they are conflicting with each other. You might have experienced this. Sometimes we are so torn apart between two things. Our mind says something and our heart says something else, and we are not able to, we are torn apart in between that kind of things, right? So with this energy center, what happens is that all of our these different aspects or faculties within us, they also integrate, they become one. There's no conflict, there's no confusion. And for that to happen, it's not necessary that this energy center has to open fully. You'll throughout your journey, you will experience these moments. You will experience these uh, moments where you'll have this kind of experience where you will feel fully integrated, fully one with the universe, with the universe around you. So I think that is the main qualities of these energy center that we discussed. One is the union or the integration with the all-pervading energy around us, the awareness of this energy. And second is the integration within ourselves. Uh, all our aspects, all the other faculties within us, they become united. Um, and even though we may not be aware at this moment how to fully use this new dimension of awareness that we gain as a part of our self-realization, um, we learn. I think we are learning also through this course and through other day-to-day meditation. We keep learning on how to fully utilize or how to fully manifest this new dimension of awareness within ourselves. And for that, the most important thing is to keep your mind open. Means and be honest to ourselves. Like we know that we don't really know everything, or we know very little about ourselves, about the universe. We know very little. So with that humility, if we keep our mind open, even if we may have doubts, right? We may have the doubts our about the divine energy or about ourselves. But even with those doubts, if we keep mind open and if we express that desire to learn more with humility, then that keeps this energy center open, and we keep expanding our, um, I would say, our experiences, our experience of meditation. And the way we meditate on this energy center, we have been doing all the along, is that we put our hand on top of our head here. We massage the top of our head in clockwise direction, and we say, we request or we pray to the inner energy, the Kundalini energy, to please take us into the state of meditation, right? That sincere desire to experience that state, experience it more intensely than before. That is what basically the way we work on this energy center. So with that, we will um, do the meditation now. Um, I hope you have the foot soak prepared, even though you don't have we may not have foot soak, just follow along and we'll meditate together. So we can begin with both of our hands. Oh, sorry. We can begin by raising our Kundalini and taking Bandhan. We can give vibrations to our foot soaking water. We can make a circular, uh, 7 times circular motion around on our foot soaking water. And let's put our feet into the water. Let's put both of our hands in our lap, palm facing up, and let us close our eyes. Let's bring our attention on our breathing. Let us begin by balancing our left energy channel. We can move our right hand towards the Mother Earth. So our fingers are pointing towards the Mother Earth. Let us request our Kundalini energy to please balance our left energy channel. Please remove any impure desires, emotions, attachments to the past into the Mother Earth. We can bring our right hand back into our lap and let us clear, balance our right energy channel by folding our left hand so our fingers are pointing towards the sky and our palm is facing backwards. Let us pray to the Kundalini energy to please remove any imbalances in our right energy channel, any heaviness in our right energy channel, into the ether, into the sky. We can bring our left hand back into our lap, palm facing up. When we meditate every day, when we balance our energy channels and when we clear our energy centers in our meditation, the more and more strands of this energy rise within us, and our connection with the all pervading energy becomes stronger and stronger. And that's what allows this energy, the divine energy, to work through us in various ways. So it's important every day to work on our subtle energy system to clear our energy centers. Let us put our right hand on our heart. And here we are going to say it within ourselves. I am the spirit. Let us say this few more times within ourselves. I am the spirit. Let us bring our right hand between the neck and the shoulder on the left side. And here we are going to say it within ourselves. I am not guilty at all. Let's say this few more times within ourselves. I am not guilty at all. We can now bring our right hand on our forehead, and here let us say it within ourselves. I forgive everyone, including myself. We can bring our hands back into our lap, palm facing up, and let us try to keep our attention at the top of our head. We can massage the top of our head, our seventh energy center in clockwise direction. And here we can say it within ourselves. Please take me into the state of meditation. We can say this a couple of more times within ourselves. Please take me into the state of meditation. We can bring our hands back into our lap and let's try to keep our attention at the top of our head. Let's open our eyes. Let's watch Sri Mataji's speech while remaining in the state of meditation.
Without meditation, you don't understand what is best for you. So today is a day when you have to promise me that you will meditate every night, every evening, maybe in the morning also. Whenever it is possible, if you can go into meditative mood, you are in contact with this divine power. Then whatever is good for you, whatever good for your society, for your country, all without meditation, you don't understand what is best for you. So today is a day when you have to promise me that you will meditate every night, every evening, maybe in the morning also. Whenever it is possible, if you can go into meditative mood, you are in contact with this divine power. Then whatever is good for you, whatever good for your society, for your country, all is done by this divine power. You don't have to overpower the divine power. You don't have to order, you don't have to ask. Just if you meditate, you are one with this all pervading power, which is another great blessings to us. Unless and until your Sahasrara is open, all the blessings of the divine power cannot come to you. Cannot. Maybe you might get some money, you might get some jobs, you might get this and that. But your own development is only possible when you meditate and your Sahasrara is completely open and open to truth. Now, the truth is that this divine power is compassion, is love. This is the truth. They say God is love, God is truth. So the equation has to be made that truth is love and love is truth. But it's not a truth that as you have for your own children, you have for your family. Attached love is not truth. If you are attached to somebody, then you never see the bad points of that person. If you are angry with somebody, then you can never see the good points of that person. but it's a complete detached love. And that love is extremely powerful. Because whenever you project that love to anyone, you will be surprised. The problems of that person will be solved, his personality will improve, everything will work out in a very big way, and his life will be changed. But if you are attached to anything whatsoever, that attachment itself causes problems and doesn't allow Sahaj to grow. This attachment could be any kind. For example, you can be attached to your country, attached to your society, attached to your family. It can be of any kind. But when Sahasrara is open, you learn one thing is detachment. It just happens that you get detached. Though, I mean, you are not running away. As it is in Sahaja Yoga, we don't believe in people who run away from society and go to Himalayas, or that I call it as escapism. That is not the point. What happens is that you are there, you see everyone, you watch everyone, you know everyone, you are close to everyone, but you are a detached person. It's a state of mind that you achieve when Sastra rise up. Then that state you you are dealing with people, you are dealing with problems, you are dealing with situations, but you are not involved in it. There's no involvement. And that involvement which you had before can never give a complete insight what is happening, what is the truth is about any situation. So this detachment helps. The greatest thing of the detachment is that you are not affected. No use saying that, oh, you are not affected, mother, so how can you feel for another person? How can you have compassion for another person? Because if you feel for another person, then only you can solve the problem. But this feeling that you have is again a kind of an attachment. It is not a real feeling because it doesn't help. The person is crying, you are also crying. The person is trouble, you are also in trouble. And this does not help that person, nor will it help you. So, to have detached in no way means you do not feel the another person. You do feel. You feel the agony of that person, the trouble of that person, of the whole society sometimes, and of the whole country. But that your feeling is so detached that the all pervading power takes over. First, we must have full faith in the capability of this all pervading power. As soon as you are detached, you say, you do it. Finished. Once you say that you are going to do it, it's you who is going to do it. Whole thing changes completely because you transfer all your responsibilities, all your problems to this divine power, which is so powerful, which is so capable, which can work out anything. So whenever you think that this problem you are going to solve, you are the one who is going to do it, then all right, the divine power says, all right, try your luck. But if you can really put this problem to the divine power, it will work out.
Um, we can rinse our feet if we haven't and just set aside the soaking bowl so we can throw it later in the toilet. Let's continue to meditate a little longer. We can play some music. Let's close our eyes. Let's try to put our attention at the top of our head. We can now conclude today's meditation. We can raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. That was really a beautiful explanation. You conveyed the knowledge of the last energy center and also the experience and your own experience so beautifully. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, so I am very sure all of you would have enjoyed this beautiful meditation. Before we go on with the interaction, I just wanted to remind you all that the 21 days course is starting in just a few days, and I'm sure all of you would have got the email and the registration link. So this is a very gentle encouragement for all of you to please join the course. You will have a wonderful experience, and it will prove to be extremely beneficial to all of you. And I do know that we have our program every Wednesday at 6 p.m., most of the times online, sometimes at the Cranberry Library. And you may not always get the chance to attend on Wednesday to attend our program at 6 p.m. and then join again at 8:45. And since I believe this will be the case, I would like to totally encourage you to choose the 21 days program, because it is an incremental course. It will really give you the chance to explore your potential, your inner potential and your inner powers the best. So if you have to choose over the meditation, our meditation and the 21 days program, do choose the 21 days program. And I'm so excited to hear about all of you. So Karen, how are you doing today?
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's been a while.
It has, yes. No, I'm good. It's a dreary day here, so it's nice to have this meditation experience to be kind of uplifting and get out of those thoughts. So that was great. It's great to see Gaurav again.
Yeah.
You know, not that you have favorites when they lead a meditation, but he is among my favorites always. So no, it was great, and I'm looking forward to the 21-day meditation and doing that. I do enjoy the national one I've mentioned before, you know, maybe about once a week. So so I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, everyone, we are going to conclude the session here. Keep meditating, keep enjoying the vibrations of your own divine power, and let us meet again in the 21 days course. All right.
Good
Goodbye.
night.
Bye bye, everyone.